Fallout. Games that we have grown over the years. I mean, there are so much games out there, I don't even know where to count. Some of them were good, some of them were bad, some of them were really bad, but most of them were really good, and we all know they're especially known for their post-apocalyptic assets. Games where you can put hundreds of hours into and still get a side mission out of nowhere.
Hello? Good job, you dumb motherfucker.
I mean, we all heard of or made heard of Bethesda. The company behind it also is known for their amazing titles like Skyrim, Oblivion, Doom, Dishonored, and also Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, at least this multiplayer game came out kinda good. So since the release of the Fallout TV show a month back, I thought it must be the right time to talk about Fallout 76 now. I mean, it must be time now. Or am I fucking stupid? So what went wrong with Fallout 76 and why is the community enjoying this game now more than ever?
In Vault 76, our future begins.
Five years ago, a trailer from Bethesda Softworks dropped. The title, Fallout 76 Official Trailer. Surprisingly, out of nowhere, a new Fallout game. With a cinematic section at the start that shows us how the nukes dropped. And the main part we get out of this trailer, it's completely multiplayer. This game completely runs online. When I say I wasn't happy, I really wasn't. I'm not the biggest fan of multiplayer games and I thought Fallout isn't really a game to play with multiplayer. People that know Bethesda know this game is gonna be hella buggy, and I was right. And before this game came out, we heard some changes they did into this new multiplayer game, and the fans were not happy. One thing is, no NPCs at launch. Bethesda wanted Fallout 76 to be a poorly multiplayer experience. And the best thing is why they did this, they thought players would create all the drama and stories.
Greetings. Are we not wearing our headphones tonight?
Now let's skip to the release of the game, because now the real drama starts. So it's October 23rd, 2018 and the game finally released. The game takes place in 2102 on a Reclamations Day. The Reclamations Day is like an anniversary, since 25 years have passed since the bombs fell during the Great War, which means it's the earliest game in the franchise and also called a prequel. I mean, that sounds kinda cool, leaving the world and meeting other players that are walking around with weapons that are ahead of its time. And now you're on yourself. The game starts. And yeah, for me, I instantly got disconnected. I'm sorry. But I can get it. At the start there were many people that played it at launch and the servers were kinda unstable. That's also a part that many people pissed off. Disconnect after disconnect after disconnect. And also big bugs were a main part, animations bugs, overall bugs. And a big part, there was really lack of content. Like Bethesda said, make your own story, be your own NPCs. We don't really use bots in this game. It didn't really work out like that. I just think online mode for a game like a Fallout game was a big step for Bethesda and they don't really was in the clear with that. That would bring much more challenging assets you need into this game because there are many players that want to have a good gaming experience and count on Bethesda to play it. But at the start I said, why are people now playing this game more than ever? This game came back and did a huge comeback. Not a cyberpunk comeback, but Bethesda did a really good work and listened to their community. In an interview at E3 2019, when asked about the shift towards NPCs in the game, project lead Jeff Gardiner said, "We decided very early on to commit to a game where the other players were the NPCs, and in hindsight pretty early after we launched we realized that we wanted to give our fans what they want." That's a pretty good step into the future. Now they added more NPCs, more dialogue, more quests, but we are far away to a really good Fallout game. There are still bugs out there and lack of content. Only adding NPCs doesn't really affect that much. And the devs really listened to the community, did better things that community didn't like fixing the bugs, bringing more content in it. We have so much expansions now, free expansions. One of the most known is the Wastelanders expansion. It got so much updates over the years, and also they should thank to the community that sticked around all this whole time in the game and still had faith in it, because Bethesda really does a great work, and it's glad to see that they really did changes on the game and really brought it back. And 2024 is the best year to play this game. The whole Fallout TV show got so much people into Fallout, and 76 got so much player count right now at this moment, and people are loving it. I mean, when this game released I had like 6 to 7 hours, and then I stopped playing because I didn't know what to do. There was content that wasn't there that I needed to have fun in this game. I replayed it this year like a month ago, and since a month I'm still playing this game and I have so much fun on it, because I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of multiplayer games, and in a Fallout game I didn't thought this game is gonna be so much fun. I must say this game never really was a fail, if I'm real. This game just had a rough start and they tried something else now with a multiplayer, but they didn't really see the finished product or how they really do it. Glad they learned from their mistakes and updated the game, not letting it in the shadows and don't touch it ever again, updating it that now players have a fun experience in the multiplayer Fallout game. So to end this, all I can say is Fallout New Vegas is not the best Fallout game, you're hardcore Fallout fans.